Debbie, and welcome to another week of Cool Kids Cook. The recipe that we are going to be making today comes from this cookbook called Cooking Step by Step. More than 50 delicious recipes for young chefs. The recipe is on page 116, and we will be making chocolate mug brownies. Does that not look delicious? So to get started, I'm just going to move my book here on the side to help me with the ingredients, the measurements of the ingredients. What you will be needing are milk and oil. Now it does call for sunflower oil, and I did not have that at home, so I'm just using canola oil. It also calls for flour, brown sugar, salt, cocoa, and chocolate chips. What you will also need is a microwavable cup or mug and just a spoon just to mix your ingredients together. So we're first going to be using all our dry ingredients. You will need 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder. And I'm gonna drop that inside of my mug. You will need 2 tablespoons of flour. This is where I got mixed up with the 2 instead of the 1. The next ingredient is going to be 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. And then it does call for a pinch of salt. So I have some salt in my little jar here. I'm just gonna take a pinch and put it inside the mug. And then I'm gonna take my spoon and I'm gonna just mix all the dry ingredients together. Gonna make sure that they're all evenly mixed so that I have a nice bite when I bite into it. Okay, so now I'm going to be putting in my liquid ingredients. That calls for 1 tablespoon of oil. So I'm gonna put that in. And then 2 tablespoons of milk. So what I did was I put some milk in this little cup here, and I'm just going to take 1 tablespoon, and then I'm gonna do a second one, just because it was easier than the actual milk carton. Now with my liquid ingredients, I am going to mix my dry ingredients together. And when I'm all done mixing, that there's no clumps, that's how I know that I'm all finished mixing, and I have no more clumps. Now I'm going to be adding my chocolate chips. It calls for 2 tablespoons of chocolate chips. If you do not have chocolate chips, you can use chocolate chunks. And then you're just gonna mix that in as well. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into my kitchen. I'm going to microwave this mug. I'm going to put it on high for 1 minute, and I'm gonna let it sit for 30 seconds, just so it cools off. I will be right back. Okay, I am back. So I microwaved my brownie mug on high for 1 minute, and I let it cool for 30 seconds. It did tell me that ice cream is optional, but ice cream is never optional for me. So I have some vanilla ice cream. I'm just gonna take a small scoop, put that right inside my cup. I'm gonna take that, put it on the side, close my ice cream, and let's see what it tastes like. Very good. Enjoy.